3. Now 4. 1 out in the 7th. Here's an 0-1. To the right side for Soriano. 2 out. As we approach 11 o'clock in the East. To the left side, Jeter in the hole. Jump and throw. It stays in play. Now they're going to say the ball hit the edge of the dugout, went out of play, and that'll send the tying run down to second. You see Jeter do that a lot. Last night he drove in a run. Tonight he homered. What does he do here on 2-1? Slow roller left side. Ventura cuts it off and makes a good play. And the inning is over. A hit, an error, and the 5th left tonight by the Angels. It's 5-4 New York. 7th inning stretch time here at Yankee Stadium. As tonight have gone 7 1/3, allowing only 1 run on 5 hits. That's popped up into right. Salmon waiting for it. 1 out. Let's check in for a game with his pitching shoulder this year, but also his left groin. It takes him a little longer now to get loose. Spezio takes care of Williams, who's hitless tonight.
Same height.
1-0. Ventura hits it hard, but right at Spezio. And the Yankees go in order for the first time all night. We go to the 8th. Getting late for the Angels, down 1-0. They trail game 2, 5-4. Anderson, then Gloss, then Spezio. Angels down by 1. Angels have tied this game. Garrett Anderson goes deep, and it's 5-5 in the 8th. A silent trot around the bases here at Yankee Stadium as Garrett Anderson hits a monstrous home run deep into the bleachers in right center field, and the lead for the Yankees and Hernandez is gone.
A high fastball.
Into center field will send Williams back at the track, at the wall. The Angels lead on a home run by Gloss. Back to back, Anderson and Gloss, 6-5 Anaheim.
Get Percival up. He's probably at least going through Scioscia's mind. But you made a point. You said, is Rodriguez going to be run back out there? And we look out there and there's nobody warming up for the Angels.
Anaheim on top, and then Carce's teammates went to work in the bottom of the 8th, scoring 4 times. Left side for Jeter. Able to shift his body and play that ball in front of him instead of using a backhand. 1 out. What's in store for us tonight? Here's an 0-2 pitch to Wooten. Up the middle, Jeter to his left. The base hit all the way. And Wooten is on with Molina and Kennedy coming up. Fox NFL Sunday return. Bigger lead this time, and he's going. No chance for Posada. Stolen base for Figgins, and now he's in scoring position with 1 out here in the 8th. 2-1. Up the middle, a base hit, but Figgins was going back to the bag. They'll hold him at third, and it's 1st and 3rd, 1 out.
The rule is if you're the runner at second base, a ball hit at you or to your left.
Stanton taking over for New York. You see what he did during the regular season. 7-1 and 6 saves. Got a lot of work. 79 games out of the bullpen for Joe Torre. Tim, if the Kennedy flies one into right, pretty well hit. Back at the track, at the wall. Mondesi makes the catch. Figgins tags and scores. Kennedy delivers the run, and it's 7-5 Anaheim. When that forkball grip, and either stays with it or changes it in his glove. Eckstein up the middle with a base hit. Molina will hold at second, 2 on, 2 out. The 8th man to bat in the inning, Erstad, will step to the plate. Erstad trying to launch one into right. Back is Mondesi, 1 step in front of the track to end the top of the 8th. Back-to-back home runs to start the inning. Anderson tied it. Gloss put the Angels on top. They add another, and after 7½, lead the Yankees 7-5.
When he signed, a great arm, turned into one of the top relievers in the game.
Weber suffered the loss last night. Means more to a pitcher when a manager goes right back to you after a failed effort.
Boy, that is so true.
Ground ball to the right side. Posada grounds out 4-3, 1 out in the 8th. And sliced into left field for a hit. Very well played by Anderson to hold Nick Johnson to a 1-out single.
Well played by.
Off the pitcher to Gloss. 2 on, 1 out.
You got to bring Percival in right now. And I'm sure that Scioscia will do that. Dugout. The applause, I guess, for not bringing Percival in the game.
Well, when they announced Brendan Donnelly, a roar went up in this Yankee Stadium crowd. Got him on the outside corner, 2 out. And now Mike Scioscia is going to come out and make the call for Troy Percival. Troy Percival finally enters the game here with 2 on and 2 out in the 8th inning. 4-1 in the 8th. 7-5 Anaheim. Soriano is drilled.
Fans booing as though Percival meant to do it. I'll tell you, if last night's was a second guesser's delight, tonight is a head scratcher's delight. I mean, why wouldn't Mike Scioscia bring in Percival to pitch to Vanderwall, the pinch hitter for Rivera, instead of waiting for Soriano to get up?
Got him on the outside corner. And Jeter gets into the face of home plate umpire Doug Innings. The Yankees leave the bases loaded as Percival comes in, hits Soriano, and gets strike 3 called on that pitch to Jeter. It sends us to the 9th. Game 2. 7-5. The Angels on top. Gloss to follow. Heart of the order for the Angels as they try to add to a 2-run 9th inning lead. Weaver much better at the end of the year as Salmon hits it off the end of the bat. Soriano takes care of the first out here.
Or would have been a half a game apart, but they won it.
That's driven down into the right field corner. A fair ball. Mondesi makes a nice barehanded stab and throws a strike into second. It's a hard hit. Young. Apier, one of the veterans, started tonight. That is a rocket up the middle. Anderson will take the turn and go to third. Weak throw by Williams, and it's first and third, 1 out. The Angels have been aggressive running the bases. Here's a 2-2. Spezio drives one down into the right field corner. Anderson scores. Gloss is digging for third. They'll hold him there. An RBI double, and it's 8-5 Angels.
Scott Spezio with 3 RBIs, 3 hits, a singled, doubled, and homered.
Hitless last night. Draws the pass, bases loaded with Molina coming up. Coming back with 3 in the 8th, 1 here in the 9th. And that may be it as Jeter flips to Soriano, a double play. But this has been impressive by Mike Scioscia's team.
They've responded like last night didn't happen.
Trying to even this series. Percival goes back for the bottom of the 9th. Do just that. Swinging at the first pitch and a base hit through the left side for Giambi.
How about that? And one of the few times that the Angels did not employ the shift.
1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 out. Into right field, a base hit. And the tying run will come to the plate. Giambi goes first to third. On Ventura's second hit of the night. A little flare to left. That's going to fall for a hit. And now the tying runs are on. It's 8-6.
And you may get a runner for Posada right here because he represents the tying run as Giambi scores. Enrique Wilson will be the pinch runner.
The 2-2. 2 out. 97 miles per hour. And now Raul Mondesi, a mid-season. Pops straight up. Who wants it? The shortstop X'd out. And the Angels have tied this series at a game apiece. Percival relieved in the 8th. Ends up with the save working through the 9th. It was indeed an impressive win tonight from Mike Scioscia's Anaheim Angels.
Getting off the mat and beating the Yankees and tying this series.
Blowing an early 4-0 lead. Soriano put the Yankees on top in the 6th. But back-to-back home runs by Anderson and Gloss put the Anaheim Angels on top. A run later in the inning, another in the 9th. And the Angels and Yankees will head to Southern California with this division series tied 1-1. For more information on tonight's game and for the latest information on Major League Baseball, go to foxsports.com. For Tim McCarver, I'm Joe Buck. So long from New York. Jeannie Zelasco and Kevin Kennedy will be along in the Fox Television Center with some final thoughts after these messages. Mike Scioscia's team is scrappy. They were not intimidated here in New York. They came back to win game 2. The series tied 1 each. So long.